land was hard, sun-scorched and mean, and the people, lately escaped from bondage, were no less harsh. They carried the memory of the whip in their shoulders and the grit of the desert in their teeth. They knew hunger and thirst and the simple, animal fear of a barren tomorrow. They were ready to tear one another apart for a cup of water or a scrap of meat. And because of this, because humanity is a thing woven of dust and desperate need, the law came down. It did not come as a whispered suggestion, but as the unavoidable weight of stone upon the smoking mountain. The first four, they were about the Maker himself, the grandest, most necessary laws of alignment. It began with the simple, terrible truth that cuts all confusion. I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. It was a declaration of ownership and salvation, a binding contract of love. No other idols, no false shapes of comfort, just the Maker, high and indivisible. And then the Sabbath, a strange, beautiful thing, a pause. The world tells a man to work until he drops, but the law demanded rest for the soul, a quiet acknowledgement of the giver. The next 6 were for the ground, for the gritty, daily task of keeping a people together without slaughtering one another. They were the laws for the valley floor, where human hands touch. The great bridge between the tablets was the command to honor thy father and thy mother, that thy days may be long upon the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee. It tethered the generations, assuring that memory and wisdom would not scatter like desert sand. The rules that followed were simple, stark, and necessary. They spoke to the animal lurking beneath the skin of every hungry man. The law said, "Thou shalt not kill." It was a plain, clear line drawn in the dust. No equivocation, no footnotes. It kept the hand still when the heart was hot, and it covered the messy compromises that destroy a village, the hidden deceit of adultery, the petty, gnawing hunger that leads to "thou shalt not steal," and the poison of false witness that chokes the truth from the air. But the final law, the 10th, spoke to the deepest, darkest canyon of the soul. It reached inside the quiet place where a man dreams of taking what is not his. "Thou shalt not covet," it said, and with that word, the law became more than a set of external commands. It became a light shown unto the human heart. It was the hardest thing of all, not to touch your neighbor's field, but not even to want it. It was the law that recognized the simple truth. Every wrong deed starts with a hidden desire. These 10 sentences, hewn into stone, are the bedrock. They are not old rules. They are the shape of enduring humanity. They remain the heavy, honest truth, meant to be carried not in a scroll, but in the calloused, hopeful heart.